Should you spend $579 on the iPad Magic Keyboard? I used to say no, because that's just way too much money to spend on a keyboard. However, after trying this $80 alternative, I think that if you want a keyboard for your iPad, you should absolutely go with the Apple option. When Typecase sent me this keyboard, I asked if they would be fine if I were to give an unbiased review, and they said that they were. But I'm not sure if they made the right decision here, because this is categorically one of the worst products I have ever used. Let me show you why. So it comes in a relatively nice box with all the instructions laid out like so. Judging from the box, it seems like quite a premium product. However, it feels like that all of the money for this product was spent on just the box, because unfortunately, it's all downhill from here. So on the front of the box, it looks like that it can turn your iPad into one of those old convertible laptops. They can turn into a tablet anytime. When I was a kid, I really wanted one of them. We can see that it's got an RGB keyboard, which looks quite cool. Yeah, so we can see that it's got an RGB backlight, it's got a trackpad, and there's 7 different modes for the hinge. It says back here that it's a dual axis, a rotatable 360-degree hinge, and they've stress tested it 20,000 times. I guess we'll see how good that hinge is then, shall we? And they also claim back here that the trackpad has got precision. Uniquely designed with high precision trackpad, navigate your iPad Pro in a whole new way. So it does sound very premium. Unfortunately, when we take the keyboard out of the box though, all semblance of premiumness goes out the window. Because as soon as you take it out of the box, you can just feel how cheaply this thing is made. It is honestly made with some of the cheapest, creakiest plastic I have ever felt. It is completely awful. I mean, look at this lid bit. Look at this flex. It feels like the same sort of material that you find in a tin of biscuits. It's absolutely disgusting. And this hinge, can you hear that? I have to put so much effort into it. It feels like I'm breaking it every time I open and close it. I can't believe how bad this is. It's absolutely awful. Forget 20,000 times. I'm honestly scared just to open it one time. Even this thick base part, which should feel solid, feels absolutely awful and creaky. Like you can just see that flex. I am flexing that so much. It is absolutely hilarious. You would find more attention to detail and love put into a Gulag's toilet seat. This is just horrendous. So if we take a look at the iPad here, this is a fantastically made product. It's all aluminium, it's a lovely unibody, and you've got a glass display. Are you going to pair your tablet that you quite possibly have paid 3,000 Australian dollars on with something as awful as this? Let's just try it out, shall we? I feel like that this plastic is so low quality that it might scratch the tablet. Okay, luckily it's very flexible, so it just fits in like so. And look at that, I've turned my iPad into a netbook. Just look at this wobble, and the weight distribution is so bad because the bottom is so light and flimsy that when I open it to a reasonable amount, like what you would with a laptop, that is just so sad. On the top over here, this is where you put your Apple Pencil. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring mine, and I think this is another slot for an Apple Pencil over here. So at least you've got choice. So this is how it looks like closed. This is probably the best this will ever look. It doesn't feel too bad closed, it's just cheap plastic. And then let's try opening it up. Can I open it up with one finger? This is the normal test. Definitely can't do that, but to be fair, you can't do that with the Apple keyboard either. Let's try transforming it into a tablet. So you turn this around like so, and then you pop it down. I don't know, it just looks like a tablet that you'd give your 4-year-old kid. It's not very nice at all. Okay, let's see if we can connect it easily enough though. How do I turn this around? Like so. Okay, so there's, according to this, I just turn it this button into the on mode. So it looks like you have to charge this separately. And oh, look at that, RGB light. Then after that, you press the pair button for 3 seconds. Okay, and now let's connect it to Bluetooth, because obviously this does not use the smart connector. And now we are connected. That was pretty easy to pair at the very least. Let's try the trackpad now. I wonder how it's like. So remember it said that it was precision. Now the texture of this trackpad is absolutely awful. Do you know those trays that they bring out when you purchase your McDonald's? It is that exact texture. I can't describe how nasty that feels. Okay, let's try the click. It's a dive board mechanism, which I sort of expected for something this price, but it just feels so unbelievably bad. Like, I just don't understand why you'd pair something as lovely as an iPad Pro with something this horrible. At least multi-touch seems to work. Let's see if we can try some gestures. So 4 fingers up. Nope, nothing works. Can I pinch to zoom at the very least? Okay, oh, pinch to zoom kind of works. But do you really want to see that? That's just, it's so bad. Oh my God, just look at that scrolling. That is awful. This is a beautiful 120 Hz ProMotion display, and look at that scrolling over there. It's ruined. This case ruined the iPad. Okay, now let's try different spaces. So usually it's a 4-finger swipe, and obviously it doesn't seem like I'm able to do that at all. So most of your gestures are either ruined or simply do not work. Can I right click? Does that work? Ooh, right click does work. Isn't that fun? Okay, so now let's try typing. Do you know what? It actually isn't that bad. It feels really cheap and hollow, but the travel is really good. There's a lot of travel and the feedback isn't bad at all. And the layout as well, obviously, it's pretty good. Let's just try typing something else. This keyboard isn't so bad. Okay, that's probably the best part of this keyboard. It's pretty comfortable to type on. It definitely doesn't feel nice, but it's not bad at all. Okay, so this is the button to get you into multitasking. That still works. And then there's a button called light over here. This takes you through the RGB lights. I'm personally not a big fan of this, but if you are, great for you. It's over here. Oh wait, actually you've got this color button over here that's spelt wrong. There's no U in color. You know, they should check their spelling. Okay, so I think this is absolutely deplorable. So I'm gonna put the iPad back in the Magic Keyboard, and I think we'll just do a quick comparison. Oh, I'm too scared to take this out. Oh my God. I feel like I'm gonna break it. I know, isn't that so much nicer? You can just pop that on like that and it magnetically attaches. Okay, so I'm not going to say that you should go out and get the Magic Keyboard because I think it's a very compromised product as well. It's expensive, it's very heavy. The outer coating I think is very delicate if you don't take care of it. It's really quite top heavy as well. You might struggle to use it on your lap. And if you really do want to turn your iPad into a laptop-like product, you're probably better off getting a laptop. That would probably save you money as well. But if you were deciding between these two products, the iPad Magic Keyboard and this Typecase over here, for the love of God, please just pay extra for the Magic Keyboard, because that way, hopefully, you won't hate yourself. Because I'm afraid that the Typecase touch keyboard case is absolutely abhorrent.